Allora, ci siamo spostati nel vero camerino, proprio nel camerino del Morlacchi, e abbiamo qui con noi una rhythm section con i controfiocchi, una delle più importanti rhythm section del mondo, Daryl Hall e Joe La Barbera, che si dovrebbe chiamare Giuseppe La Barbera, ma siccome lui in realtà è americano si chiama Joe La Barbera. So, you happy to be back to Umbria Jazz?
Absolutely, it's a pleasure to be here. I think the last time I was here was in 1978 with Bill Evans, so it's a long time ago.
Are you sure? Ah, yes, you were in Orvieto recently, but not here.
Here, yeah. Orvieto 2 times, last year and the year before. Yes, exactly.
I want to ask you something, a very technical questions. You belong to the rhythm section, realm, domain. How does it feel to be part of a rhythm section? What is a rhythm section? I want to ask you first, and then you second.
Wow. Well, it's part of a support team within the jazz group. As the rhythm section, you're there to interact with the band leader or with the soloist, and to not only interact but to support. And so I look at that as it's an admiration for me, but I realize what my role is, and I enjoy it very much.
Now what is a rhythm section? How do you feel when you drum and you are behind somebody?
Well, as a rhythm section player, we have to supply the feel and the energy for the music, but we also have to try to inspire each soloist. So as Daryl says, we have to be involved with each musician, but also we never stop playing too. I mean, but bass and drums, we always play, Maybe we stop for 8 bars here or 16 bars, but we're playing all the time. So you really have to think like, behind the saxophone, maybe this, and behind the piano, maybe this, and then behind Daryl, maybe this, and him behind the drums, maybe something different. So always thinking,
So it's an interaction, basically an interaction. So let me talk about the interaction between bass and drum, which is the most important interaction. If there's no interaction between bass and drum, so a question, very important. How do you interact? Just the two of you. When you go on stage, what happens? What is the chemistry that makes it possible that you interact so good?
Well, first off, with Joe, he's a wonderful drummer, and he lays everything down so well. And just to listen to what he's doing, it doesn't take a lot to fit in. So he sets up things magnificently, and it allows me to be very comfortable. So, and when I'm comfortable, I can execute better. If I feel comfortable, I feel I can be more musical instead of being uptight and wondering, okay, what kind of slick move is he going to do that I have to try to keep up with. So
you have to make comfortable the bass player.
Yes, always. But before we even played, I knew it was going to be good because we talk, during the day in the van when we ride, and we talk about records, and we have listened to all the same music growing up. So I knew that our backgrounds were very similar with music, and then when we played, it was obvious it was going to be fun and easy to work with Daryl.
Last question. That's the most difficult one. The first two were not that easy, but I want to ask you a very difficult one. And then we go to listen. We go on stage to listen. What is swing?
Ooh, you cut the camera. Okay, for me, swing is it's a feeling of flexibility. To me, swing is not being rigid. It's being able to improvise with movement, being able to, again, be flexible, elastic. And so I think that's the essence of swing. So you can have swing even if you play straight eighth note music. But to me, that's the way I would describe it. You put me on the spot. So
he started sweating, did you see? Now you. What is swing for a drummer?
This is not fair because I get to listen to him. I think swing is taking something that is constant and bringing life to it. The quarter note should be very constant, but you add life to it. So, yeah.
Joey Baron, once he told me, I really don't know what it is. It's 40 years. I'm trying to read it. I still don't know exactly what it is. And every time I play, I try to get that swing.
He knows exactly what it is. Joey knows exactly what swing is.
Okay, thanks a lot. It was.